Hey guys, Melderon here. Before I let DefCamp take it away, I just want to let you all know that this BIS list is also static on ClassicWoW.live. I will provide a link to the ClassicWoW.live forum post, as well as a link to the Google Slides in a pinned comment below, as well as in the description of this video. Alright DefCamp, take it away.
Hello everyone, DefCamp here. Welcome to another ClassicWoW.live guide. Today, we're going to be going over the pre-raid best in slot items for Holy and Disciplined Priests in Phase 1 of Classic. And since this is a Phase 1 best in slot list, this means only items that are available at the release of Classic will be on this list. Starting off with the Headpiece, we have Cassandra's Grace. This is an amazing item, and it also is a bind on equip item, which means it's a world drop, which can be bought and sold on the auction house. It gives 7 stamina, 9 spirit, and 44 bonus healing. This is a great item. You definitely want to save your gold up to buy this. Now moving on to the neck. Now since animated chain necklace was not introduced until patch 1.4, which would be phase 2 in Classic, the best neck piece we have here is the Tooth of Gnar, which gives 8 stamina, 14 intellect, and 3 mana per 5 seconds. This drops off General Dracosath in Upper Blackrock Spire. Alright, next we have our shoulder items. Now the best item you can get in Phase 1 would be the Elder Wizard's Mantle, which is a BOE world drop. Now this item gives 20 intellect and 11 damage and healing, which means this item will not only be sought after by healers, but by caster DPS as well, which makes this item pretty expensive in the auction house. If you cannot afford this or get this item, I recommend going for the Devout Mantle, which gives 21 intellect, 4 stamina, 9 spirit, and if you can manage to get more items of the set, it becomes a little bit better. For a cloak, we have 2 options here. Number 1 is the Archivist Cape of Healing. Now this item is a random enchantment, which means you're not guaranteed to get the healing version of this item. But if you get lucky and manage to get it, it will have 18 plus healing and 4 mana per 5 seconds. This drops off of Archivist Galford in Stratholme. Your second option is the Raincaster Drape, which gives 9 spirit and 22 healing. This is from the Rise in the Machine quest. Alright, let's move on to our chest piece. So a lot of priests will actually go tailoring just for this item specifically, which is the True Faith Vestments. This item gives 14 stamina, 73 healing, 6 MP5, and also reduces the cooldown of your Fade ability by 2 seconds. It is a tailoring crafted bind on pickup item. However, the pattern can be bought and sold on the auction house, and it drops off of Balnazar in Stratholme. I would just like to add that this item is extremely powerful, and I do recommend going tailoring to get this item. However, if you do not, there is an alternative, and that alternative is the Robes of the Exalted, which give 5 intellect, 11 spirit, and increases healing by 68. And they drop off of Baron Rivendare in Stratholme. Now this definitely is a very good alternative, but remember this item is also best in slot for a lot of other healers, so there may be some difficulty in getting it. Alright, now for our bracers we have a few options. First off, the Magic Skull Cuffs are a BOE world drop that gives 17 intellect, 7 stamina. Aristocratic Cuffs are a BOE world drop that give 15 intellect, 6 spirit. We have our Devout Bracers, which are a BOE dungeon drop from Stratholme. They give 10 intellect, 7 stamina, 10 spirit. Remember, if you have another piece of Devout here, you may want to get this. Also, Magister's Bindings are a BOE dungeon drop from Upper and Lower Blackrock Spire. Alright, next we have our gloves. And first off, let's start with Hands of the Exalted Herald. These gloves give 13 intellect, 12 spirit, and 33 bonus healing. Another option you could get for your hands are the Atal'ai Gloves of Healing from the Troll mini-bosses in Sunken Temple. Now these gloves are a random enchantment gloves, so you would have to get pretty lucky on these and get the bonus healing. We have 3 different options here for our belt. First off is the Ghost Weave Belt, which is a tailoring bind on equip item. It gives 8 intellect and 6 mana per 5 seconds. Next is the Dust Feather Sash, which drops off of Solicar Flame Wreath in Upper Blackrock Spires. It gives 18 intellect, 10 stamina, and 9 healing and damage. So again, this is an item that will be sought after by healers and casters alike. Next off is our Devout Belt, which is a BOE dungeon drop that gives 20 intellect, 4 stamina, and 9 spirit. Now remember, if you manage to get 4 items of the Devout set, you will get plus 23 healing. So keep that in mind if you have some other items of the Devout set. Now for our legs. First off is the Sky Shroud leggings. This gives 8 intellect, 8 stamina, and 34 damage and healing. Again, this item will be very much sought after by healers and casters alike. Next off is the Ghost Weave pants. This is also a tailoring BOE that gives 12 intellect and 8 mana per 5 seconds. And of course the Spirit Shroud leggings, which gives 16 intellect, 13 stamina, and 16 spirit, and increases damage and healing done by 19. Again, this item will be sought after by casters and healers. Alright, next we have our boots. Of course, the Omnicast boots, which are 9 intellect, 6 stamina, are also used by healers and DPS because they give 22 damage and healing. We have our Mooncloth boots, which are tailoring BOE, that give 14 intellect, 11 stamina, and 13 spirit. And our Ogre Seer Tower boots, 13 intellect, 13 stamina, 13 spirit, and these drop from Spiretone Lord Magus in LBRS. Alright, now let's go with our rings. First off, Forging Seal. Great ring, which is done by doing a quest line in the Eastern Plaguelands with Tyrian Forge ring called In Dreams. It gives 5 intellect, 4 stamina, and 37 healing. Another option is the Maiden's Circle, which is a BOE world drop that gives 7 intellect, 6 spirit, and 18 damage and healing. This item can be very expensive in the auction house, so another good alternative is either the Eye of Orgrimmar for Horde or the Songstone of Ironforge for Alliance. This is a quest reward that you get in Blackrock Depths, which gives 7 intellect, 4 spirit, and 18 damage and healing. Alright, now for our trinkets. There are really only 2 in Phase 1 for us. First off is Second Wind. This is a great trinket that drops off of Golem Lord Argylmech in Blackrock Depths. Next off, we have Briarwood Read. This is a very sought after item for, of course, both healers and casters. It gives 29 damage and healing, and it is from Jed Runewatcher in Upper Blackrock Spire. The main hand weapon you're going to want to get is the Hammer of Grace. This is from the 7 Dwarfs in Blackrock Depths, and it gives 31 bonus healing. Your offhand will be the Spirit of Aqua, which is a quest reward from Lincoln's Mastery quest chain in Ungoro Crater. Now we have a couple options for wands. Now if the green wands are available at the launch of Classic that give just bonus healing, they will of course be the best wands. If they are not available, the Bonecreeper Stylus from Gandling and Skullomance is a great option. It gives 4 intellect and 11 damage and healing, and if not, you can get the Storm Rager, which is a quest reward from Eastern Plaguelands that gives 5 intellect and 8 stamina. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this list. Please leave a like and the comments below if you have any other opinions or would just like to say hi. Take it easy guys, keep on bonding and grinding.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoy the content that DefCamp and I create, please consider liking, and if you'd like to see more DefCamp Melderon TV content, including new guides, classic WoW gems, and our podcast DefTalk, which is listenable on Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, and other podcast platforms, consider subscribing because we have a lot more content coming your way. You can also join us on Discord and be part of the DefCamp Melderon TV community, and follow us on Twitter for video updates and more. And as a reminder, this BIS guide, along with many others, are available on ClassicWow.live. Head on over, check out the forums, and upload your own content on ClassicWow.live. Before I say goodbye, I'd like to thank our patrons who make videos like this possible and increase the quality of our content. If you'd like to become a patron and support DefCamp Melderon directly, you can do so by clicking on a link in the description or via a clickable link at the end of this video. Also, I'd like to thank the stream team who regularly support DefCamp on his streams on YouTube and Twitch. Well everyone, we'll see you on the next piece of content. In the meantime, keep on keybinding and grinding, and we hope to see you in Classic Azeroth. Greetings adventurers, Melderon here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you'd like to support some official DefCamp Melderon t-shirts and hoodies, head on over to Brandung Media's DefCamp Melderon TV merchandise website. The link is in the description below.